So, good morning. Let's start the session. Let's see what is this. So, today we are going to talk about this muted mittens. Right. So, this is a very basic problem that I am discussing, and I will be doing it with C language. Right. So, yeah, let's see what it is and what he's saying. So before we read all this, I really want you to understand what question is, and then we will go to this explanation. Okay. So what exactly is saying that he's saying that there is some person named Guru, and he's not happy with his, how popular is he. So what he did initially, he has some mittens, so basically minions, and instead of minions, I've taken stones. Right, so consider this just to make you understand what exactly the problem is. So basically, there are five stones, and each stone has power value. All right, so here these are the stones, right? And each stone has its own power value. The 2, 4, 1, 35, and 1. This is the power value that each stone is at. Now n equals to 5 and k equals to 10. Now what is n? How many stone he is having, right? So this is the value and he is having 5 stones. So here 2, 4, 1, 35 and 1. This is the stone that he is having. Now once he enter to this stone, then what happened? Each stone he will provide a k value to give him a booster that he will get more popular. Okay, I will give you more powers as a booster in the value of k, and so that you will become more popular. So what he did, he added those booster values in the form of k, right? And then you have a new power value. 12, 14, 11, 45, and 11. This is the power value that you are having. Now, once you are having the new power value, then you will check whether it's divisible by 7 or not. Alright, so how you will check whether it's divisible by 7 is equals to 0. You just do it is equals to 0. So what it will do? The new power value will be okay. Alright, so the new power value is 12. It is not divisible by 7. Right? 14. Yes, it is divisible by 7. The remainder is 0. When I divide 14 by 7, it will give me 0 as a remainder. So yes, this is having a superpower. After giving a booster, he become into a category of superpower, or he become a super person, or we will say Wolverine. He become a Wolverine, right? And you need to count how many Wolverines you have producers, right? So this is, so only one Wolverine is there. So you will print count equals to 1. That is one Wolverine. If there are two, you will print 2 and so on, so forth. So with this, we understood that there are some minions instead of stones. There are some minions, and in each minion, if you give them the k value, if you add those k values, and after adding those k values, you will get a new power for the minions. And then that is divisible by 7. Right? So once it's divisible by 7 and equals to 0, will give you remainder, whatever the value, then the count the super one. So what it will do? It will count the super one and will give you the output. That's how it is. Now let's go back and let's see what we have. Now, Guru has been in the limelight for a long time and therefore planning something particularly nefarious. Frustrated by his minions' incapabilities, here minions in stone, compare it with stone, which has kept him away from a limelight. So he become a transmogrifier, a machine. He created a machine, a booster machine, the machine, which mutates minions. And what is the criteria for that? So each minion has an intrinsic characteristic value, which is an integer. And the transmogrifier add k value to each minion's characteristic. So basically, if you add k value to that specific minion, he become a booster. That is basically k is a booster. As I've told you, k is a booster in this. So what you need to do, what Guru knows that if the new characteristic value of minion is divided by 7, if you divide that value by 7, then you will become a Wolverine. That's what we want. How many Wolverines are like this? So if you add that value, the booster value with the k number, k plus n, whatever the number is, whatever the value that you are entering, right? Then that will become, and if it's divisible by 7, then that will become your Wolverine. So if it come into that count, only then you will print that. All right. So given the initial characteristics value of n is the number that you are entering, that okay, 5 is a number, that there are 5 minions I'm entering, and each minion is having these much powers. So once you add the value of k, that is 10, to each and divide that with 7, right? And if you get a remainder as 0, only then you have to print how many Wolverines you have produced. Either it could be 1. So in that case, if I add this, only 35, right? So it will be divisible by 7. Other than that, I don't think so anybody is divisible by 7. Right? So that's what it will do. Right? If we see that example, the previous example. So here, if you see the previous example, what they did, they just check the new values. All right. So here only 14. If you add 10, so 2, 12, 4, 14, then 1 added, it will become 11. 35 added, it will become 45. 1 added, it will become 11. So this is a new value. This value you have to divide by 7. Right? And only if this value will give you a remainder, right, then you will print that as Wolverine. Otherwise, you will not print the number of count. That is the basic question, right? So 14, yes, you will check this 14. Other than that, you will not get anything which is completely divisible by 7. Okay, so let's come to the logic and let's see how we will do it. I'm using C language, so you can use any language. So here include stdio.h, integer main. Okay. Then what we need to do? Okay, let's do t scanf %d, comma, and p. Right? So if you enter the value of t, what will happen? Just simply while loop t minus minus. Once you do t minus minus, then let's see what will happen. Now here you have to enter. So go to the input. Right. So first is t. Okay. Then n and k. Okay. N is the number of minions you have, or how many number of stones you have. Right. And k, the booster value that you are providing to them. Right. So %d, comma, and k, right? And then k is the value that you are providing. Now, once you enter that value, the next line contains n integers, right? Okay, we have entered that value. Now, I have to enter the value of a minions, or how many, each stone is having some specific value, that 2, 4, 1, 35. So it's an array. Why I've entered till n? Because I have entered till 5. So whatever the value of n, it will ask for those number of arrays. Right? So let me scan it. And also here, what at the end I have to put who is a Wolverine. So if you are divisible, after adding that booster key, you are divisible by 7 completely, then the count will increase. Okay. First it is 0. Now first let me scan it. I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Right? Once you do this, Then go for scanf, percent D, comma, and array of 9. So you're entering the value. In the first value, you have entered 2, second, you have entered 4, then 1, then 35, and then again 1. So you have scanned the value. Now, once you scan the value, the next step is you need to check, right? I less than n, I plus plus. What do you need to check? You just need to check that if array of I, 2 value, if we add the booster value, remember? Here, he is saying that, new characteristics of minion is divisible by 7. So what is a new characteristics? When you add the value to k. So I've added the value to k. And if it's divisible by 7, right, then it will be Wolverine. So only if it's divisible by 7, right, then I will increase the count plus plus. Otherwise, it will print this count. And it will return the value to say that's it. Okay, this. Now what is this doing here? I don't need this. Let's see. So here, follow this, while loop first. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is it. Let's see whether it's working or not. Did we miss anything? Yeah, we missed something. So here, array of this plus k. Okay, yeah, I missed the value. Yeah. So if array of this plus this is divisible, right? I'm missing one bracket here. Can you see this? Because this will be giving me something, right? And the result of this. We have to compare it. Okay. Let me see. Anything else he's saying? Yeah. That's it. Okay, let's see whether it's working now. Yes, it is. So let me submit this and see whether it's working for all the n condition. When I put the test case 1, when one test case is put, it's going okay. But what about if I put 2 test cases? If I put 6, the value of n is 6, and I'm giving booster value 13, whatever condition, whether it's working or not. Let's see. Yes, it is working fine. So this is how it is. So yeah, in the next video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain step by step how we reach to the solution. All right. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please do subscribe. Thank you.